Hello, in this Web Development Basics, I'm going to show you how to access and use Google Fonts on a web page. Font choice is really important, and it's really key that in your development and your design process, you think about the font you choose and justify why you're going to use it. There's all sorts of standards around fonts that people try to use to make sites more accessible and more engaging, but I'm not going to dive into all of that right now. So I've set up a really basic HTML file here, and all it does is it simply prints some text and more text. Now, I want to get a little bit of a nicer looking font here. So what I can do is I can do a Google search for Google Fonts, and there it is. And I get all these wonderful fonts. So I'm just going to scroll through and find one that I like. Let's do, I don't know, this B612. So the way I access this now is there's some options here I can select. I can change the font size to see what it looks like, all sorts of stuff. But all I do is I press this plus at the top. And when I hit that, what it does is it pops up this at the bottom, and there's two things I need to take from here. The first thing I need to do is to take this link to the information which is stored at somewhere else. So I'm going to take this link and I'm going to paste it up in my head there. And now when I save that and load it, nothing's changed. Well, the reasons nothing changed is because though my site now loads the actual information as access to the style sheet that kind of gives this font information, what I need to do now is I need to actually tell it where this font's going to be applied. And that's this second part down here. So I take this font family right there, B612, which is the name of the font, comma, sans serif. And all I do is I come in here and I then make a style tag. I go /style, and I want to apply this to all P tags. So I'm going to put P in there, and I paste it. And now when I save this, ensuring that I spelled style correctly, there we go. Once I save this and reload my site, there's that font. So this is a wonderful way to add different fonts into your site really easily. Now, I just want to close with this little point here. You'll notice sometimes when we select font families, you'll see a number of fonts in a row. And the reason why web designers do this is because in the situation that this site gets loaded on a browser that doesn't support this font, it will actually move down the line. So for example, if I take this and I comment this line out, and I save this, and I load this, I'll come back to here, notice it goes back to the font from before. And the reason why is because it sets it to sans serif. Sans serif is a pretty safe font that all browsers support. And so you'll see this often where a list of fonts is set in order, and the browser will try and load it from left to right. If it can't load the first one, it will move to the second one. And then if for some reason it can't load any of them, let's just remove that. If it can't load any of them, it goes to the default P, paragraph text font in this case. So this is a really good piece to kind of include in your page, is to kind of make it more robust in that by listing a number of fonts that it can select in sequence. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.